If it ever goes live. Hello and welcome everyone to the live stream of the Hookahologyst, which is me. I am your friendly neighborhood Hookahologyst, Tommy Atomic Rodriguez. I don't know why, but I can never seem to get that right anymore. I think it's because I go from live videos, from rehearsing, doing all this other fun stuff. As you can see, we have different lighting today, so we decided to play around with that in the studio. I mean the studio, we mean my kitchen. So, why did we come here today? Well, person who didn't ask me. We came because we are reviewing Ugly Tobacco's Secret Agent. Shh, it's a secret. As per usual, I'm using the Seoka Hookah from Hookah John out of my red clay Hookah John funnel bowl with 2 cubed flare coals, although I think I may need a third. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need a third. So we're going to talk a little bit about that in a second. We'll put another one on the burner. How embarrassing. For being the hookahologyst, I actually do make a lot of fumbles every once in a while when packing my own, not packing, but like setting up my own bowls. And it's usually always on a live stream. It's never, just when I have people over. That's when everything's like the best. No, it's always when I'm going live and I forget to add 1 or 2 things, like making sure I have enough coals. Well, congratulations, Tommy. You fucked me. Oh, I'm sorry, Tommy. Well, luckily it's not that bad because we can still get a little bit of a smoke here, although it's not as enjoyable without, another coal. But hey, say love you. So I can actually get a little good, pretty decent taste of the flavor profile here, which we'll get to in a minute. This is the last of my Secret Agent, so I actually don't have the cut with me to show you. But Ugly Tobacco is something I tried a while ago. I think I may have done a video before. I'm pretty sure I have. But now it's back in my life, and I think it's flipping fantastic. I really do love the flavor. I got more into it because when I went to the Hookah Expo, the Ugly Tobacco booth was actually one of the more popular booths, and it was flipping phenomenal. I hear a lot of people talk about Ugly Tobacco and how great it is, so I'm like, you know what, maybe I should give them another try, because, I did like the first flavor I tried. Oh, excuse me, that was incredibly unattractive. But no, it was really good flavor, and what did I try? I tried the Cactus Lime Roller Coaster, something else when I was in Vegas, so that's what really sparked my life in Ugly. Did you, Chris? Chris, Chris, I met my #1 fan, and I didn't even know it. That's hilarious. Chris, you ready for Vegas? Are you ready for your shirt? I got to get you your shirt. I got to get the Hookahologyst shirts made. So don't worry, Chris. I haven't forgot about you. What size you need? Small, medium, large, extra large? No wonder you know what? You need a 2XL? All right, fam, I got you. Don't worry, #1 fan. I'm gonna put my face on it too. Okay, maybe that's a little too much, but you know what? #1 fan. How you been, buddy? You smoking? You not smoking? What's going on? Are you working? So, to newer knowledge, Chris was actually working the Ugly Hookah booth over at the Hookah Expo of 2018, which is awesome because I really did. Oh, man. Don't worry. I'm going to smoke this for you. It's for us. Anyways, but yeah, that booth was actually one of my favorite booths. I went there once, and then I should not have left because that booth was popping both days, and me and producer man Isaac were like, man, we shouldn't have left that booth. I'm like, I know, right? It was really good. So, Chris, are you going to be working the booth again this year? Because if so, we're going to have a fun time. Man, it's really hard to get like such a detailed review when you're only working with half the smoke. I don't know yet. Well, when you know, man, you let me know. Second of all, for those who are watching, and when I mean those of you, I mean Chris. Now, are we going to have? I've been debating on what I'm going to do for my sleeping situation in Vegas. I'm debating whether getting an Airbnb and having the house of hookahology, because I know the Hookah University boys are having a frat house, and then there's going to be a couple other party spots. I want to be one of those party spots, so I'm trying to think of getting the house of hookahology on board. So, Chris, if that's something you want to do, you let me know, and we're going to make that shit happen. But that's enough about that. I'm really upset that I didn't get another poll on here. It's actually really pissing me off. But that's neither here nor there. In other news, I know most of the community has already known, but Los Angeles just put a flavor ban on all flavored tobaccos in the state of Los Angeles. Not in the state. It's not a state. Yes, Chris, we will figure something out. I'm hella down. But it sucks because, for one, whoever is watching this after the stream, if you're not over the age of 21 in the state of California, I need you to leave, or at least if you're the age of 18. If you're not at the age of 18, you need to biz out because you're ruining it for all of us. Because now that San Francisco did it, Los Angeles is doing it, it's going to start affecting the rest of the state of California, and it's really terrible. I mean, I love this hobby a lot. As you can see, I have been working on these YouTube videos for about 3, almost 4 years. And now we're having a problem with this, and it sucks. So that's enough on that. We're all going to take a moment of silence for Los Angeles. Okay, that's enough of that. But in all honesty, if you're not at the age of 21, you're ruining it for the rest of us. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. So much. So let's get back to the topic at hand. Ugly tobacco. Like I said, I've tried them once before when I first heard about them, and I really liked the motto they had over in Vegas. Ugly never looks so good. And that was really funny and catchy to me. I really did appreciate that. So, ugly tobacco has been around for a good amount of time, and then I hear some people have good and some bad, experiences with it. I think it's just from batch to batch. Not every batch is the greatest, which is, which happens. Who cares? I mean, it happens like that. But for every flavor that I've actually bought from ugly tobacco, I think the last time I packed this bowl of Secret Agent, the first time I tried it, gave me a headache, which I didn't know why. I think it was just because I smoked one too many bowls that day. I think that day I may have smoked like 7 bowls. And I think that was a little excessive. Maybe. Yeah, but, we all have our habits, right? I'll be right back, everyone. So, okay, yes, I'm back. I had to flip a coal and grab my soda real quick because, I'm a soda fiend. I was trying to quit, but, relapses, they happen. How many bowls was that, Chris? Like, how many bowls do you go through a day? Like, when you're not working, you have a day off, and you can spend all day smoking. How many bowls do you smoke? Because if it's me personally, I can smoke up to 4 to 5 a day. That's smoking at 1 in the morning when I wake up at 11 on my days off. So I'll wake up at 11, pack a bowl, watch a good TV show or watch a movie, and just kind of go from there. It starts from 1, leads up to about 4 or 5, and then I go out and smoke with my friends at a lounge till about 7. Because why not? But as I'm waiting for this last coal to finish up right now, we're going to talk a little bit about that in a second. But from what I actually get from the flavor profile of this, it's called a secret for a reason because I can't really pinpoint the 10 max. Well, that's not bad. I feel like I smoked a lot, but that's a little bit more. Congratulations. You outsmoked me, sir. But that's only for now. My lungs have been training to find someone who can smoke as much as I can. And it's actually really hard because all my friends don't smoke as much as I do, which is okay. because I'm the hookah guy, and all my friends, as most of us are, and these major enthusiasts, we actually are the hookah people in our friends groups. So back to ugly. Like I can't pinpoint what it is. Chris, maybe you know this a little bit better than me. What would you call the flavor profile of Secret Agent? Because I can't. It's a fruity taste. I know it's a fruity taste. It's very sweet. I just can't pinpoint what kind of fruit. Or is it different every time, like a mystery flavor? Oh, did you know that Dum Dum's mystery flavor is actually just half and half, of one batch and mixed to another batch? So it's never the same. Is that the same thing with ugly? I mean, if so, that is awesome. You get a lot of weird combinations like that. I wonder if that's true. If not, that should be a thing because that's actually a really good way to make a mystery flavor. One batch ends, you get a little bit of that one, and a new batch begins, and it's just magic. I think that's a great idea. If no one has not made that a flavor yet, that should be a thing. Just saying. And our third call has finally arrived, everyone. When I mean everyone, I do mean Chris. So like I said, now we have our third flare coal on top of this bowl here. So we actually get more of a taste and more of a smoke so we can actually talk about it a little bit more. Yeah, see, I knew it was a candy flavor. I knew it. Because it's not floral, that's for sure. So this is a blonde leaf tobacco, so it's actually pretty well. It's not very strong. It's not very, super bold like Tangiers or the Alchemist KFC line, which I need to get some and do a review on because I had some before, but I forgot. Note to self. See, that makes sense. That does make sense. It does have like a red or white gummy bear kind of taste to it, but I didn't want to say it was like that. So, excuse me. Thank you, Chris. This is why we appreciate you here at the Hookahologists YouTube channel. As you see, we got a pretty good smoke output going on here now. And we did things the right way. Should have just done this to begin with. You know what? For freaking past Tommy, he's messing us up. You believe that shit? The more that I taste it now that Chris has brought it to my attention, it does have a very candy feel to it. It is like gummy candy from all. Can't even talk anymore. From a Falcocama, they have a gummy candy flavor, which is bomb. It does taste like, I wouldn't say red gummy bear or white gummy bear, but it does have that hints of a candy feel to it. And I love candy. That will never. I'm a candy fiend. So anything that tastes like candy, anything, I'm all in for it. I'll pay all the money. So the thing I really like about this flavor is it's very subtle. It's not very bold. It's not very like too overpowering with anything else. Like for example, mints are something that I don't typically really like. I have to have like I've got to be craving like lemon mint. That's something like I actually can smoke. Other mints I really can't. Like Starbuzz's Bold Line Black Mint. Now that is a mint I cannot smoke. That is actually one of the few flavors I cannot smoke. I tried it once. I was like, it left me on my ass. I couldn't do it. But this is a very subtle flavor, which is very relaxing because having too much of one overpowering flavor seems like a little bit too much for me. For example, like mints or some people who make their own mixes when I go to hookah lounges, if there's one that's overpowering the other, you can't really take the flavor from something else. That really is a negative for me. So having this flavor is actually a really benefit to it, to having only like one solid flavor that I can, distinctly taste. And I know what you're about to say. I only know that because of you, Chris, but it's all right. That's why you're the number one fan. You support me. That's why we appreciate you. No, so we're getting the smoke output actually really well from here. So that's a real benefit to it. Because a lot of flavors you can just smoke and smoke and smoke and not get a lot of flavor or a lot of smoke, or some people just like to have big clouds. I, for one, don't really care for the big amount of clouds as long as it's smokable to me, which is always the best thing. Because a lot of people like to get put more coals on there and put more heat because they want to see the bigger cloud output, and that's where they went to vaping and stuff like that. I, for one, am not like that. I like to have a decent amount of smoke where I can, sit down, enjoy, and actually enjoy the rest of my night, which is actually why I do some of these things that I do. But guys, I'm actually at a standstill here because I'm actually running out of not topics, but flavors that I need to try. And I'm such a creature of habit. Like even when I go to my local smoke shop, I'm getting the same 2 or 3 flavors because they're just there. I usually get, if I go to one lounge, I get purple savior or purple or green savior. I'll get lemon mint and I'll get spice chai. Those are the 3 flavors I kind of stick to around here. But Chris, since you're in the chat here, what's the flavor I should try next and do a review on? Something I haven't tried yet. I haven't tried Azure. I've been trying a lot of Tangiers, so nothing like that. KFC, I need to get again. We just said. So what's something you want to see on the show, Chris? I want your opinion because you're the heaviest influence we have at this show. So we would like to know what would you think? What would you want to hear me talk about? I'm a man of the people. Do 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 do. Yeah, I'm actually really liking this flavor. What took me so long to actually make this review is the fact that I did not enjoy my first session with it. I thought I had a bad batch, and now that I realized I had too small of a bowl and I had too big of coals, I used the 80 feet bowl, which was real small in diameter, and actually just burnt too much, and it just made me sick. So now that I know how to smoke ugly, which is always part of the fun part about doing these kinds of reviews and smoking these flavors. We are friends on Facebook. I'll send you a list of do a Zor mango cheesecake. Mango cheesecake. That's something I should try. I haven't tried a Zor. That's one that I've been meaning to do. I want unicorn, and every time I try to go get unicorn, it's sold out. It's not fair. Because I want to smoke a goddamn unicorn. God damn it. That's something we're going to put on the list tomorrow when we order Shisha. We're going to put mango cheesecake. Because I trust Chris. Chris knows me. Chris has followed me since the beginning of these live streams, and we appreciate Chris. You know what? This episode should just be called me praising Chris for the live stream, because that's exactly what I'm doing. I just now realized it, but it's okay. This is what we do here. The live streams always go off topic for some odd reason, but it's all right. It's what we do here, and this is why we always appreciate the live streams. Am I right, ladies? That's right, Tommy. Yay. So I have to give this a ranking between 1 to 10. So we're going to take it on the inhale real quick, and then we're going to do the exhale. And then I'm going to give my final thoughts on this flavor, because I've only smoked this flavor amount of 3 times, only about 100 grams. So you don't get a lot of details unless I bought more. So, let's try it. That sweet, sweet candy taste. Tastes like candy canes on Christmas. Okay, now, if you watch Step Up 2, you know where that's from. But at a scale of 1 to 10, I have to give this a solid 9. Not because it's not my favorite flavor by Ugly by far. I think Roller Coaster was actually one of my favorites that I tried at the expo. So that one's at a 10 out of 10. Need to have it. But if you really do like this, it has such great candy flavor to it. So if you're a big candy flavor fan, like I know Matt Dozen is, Matt would actually really like this. So Matt, when you watch this, if you haven't smoked this, you need to, because it will make your life great. Bangles itches, I can send you. That would actually be very much appreciated. If you wanted to send that over, I'd appreciate that so much, actually, because like I said, unless I'm really bad at ordering stuff because I will still look at the. I'm terrible at making any kind of decisions. I have to ask like 6 or 7 people, like, should I buy this? I was actually about to buy Viva la Horchata, and I'm Mexican, so you think I would be all over it. But I'm not a real big fan of horchata, to be quite honest with you. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but hey, um, it's just what it is. You know what I mean? But oh, there's my phone. No wait, that's not my phone. My phone's upstairs. Okay, so that was awkward. But no, I would have to give this a 10 out of 10. Not 10, a 9 out of 10 because it's not my favorite flavor of ugly, but I do. I do really do appreciate this flavor for what it's worth. It's actually a really good candy flavor, and it tastes really sweet to me. So that's actually a really big plus for me because I don't like a lot of bitter flavors. Like double apple, I can't smoke for some odd reason. I know some people are like, you need to be smoking double apple. No, I don't. It's just not for me. I don't like the black licorice taste. This is actually a very pleasant bowl for me to smoke, and I'm going to smoke the rest of it off camera because, I've actually done with my review because it's a very short review, I know, and it's been a lot of time actually waiting for a call. So, but that's all I really have for this live stream today, guys. Thank you again, Chris, for being here. I appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day at work. And buddy, thank you. Hit me up on Facebook if you want my address. We can send that out. Like, I really do appreciate it. And until next time, guys, keep smoking. And